And do you feel you face discrimination in the workplace as a woman?
Yes, I do. Then again, I think it's really hard to combine motherhood and full-time job. And I really hope that employees will be more thoughtful and I don't know.
Because the discrimination is as a mother, as a parent. It's
as
just
a parent, more
okay.
Than, not as a woman, but more than a parent, I guess.
Do you think you're taken seriously as a woman in industry and whatever you work in?
Yes, it's up to you. It's up to me again. Yeah. Okay. It's what I'm coming with.
Do you think it's harder for women to get loans for businesses?
No, I don't think so. I never tried to get one, but I don't think so. But if I would like to, I will get one.
Okay. Do you think women are fairly represented in all areas, like government, private sector?
No. Unfortunately, no. Why? I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't. I wish I could see more women up in the government, not in the government, not only in the government, but up in the management.
Okay. And do you think women are paid as much as men in whatever industry?
I don't think so. And then again, I know that I demand what I think I can get. And yeah, well, I don't think women get what they should get.
Do you know stories of women who make less for the same position as men?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And if I will, well, I will do something about it.
Okay.
Not only for for myself, but for other women.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a woman, do you feel here in Israel you face discrimination in the workplace?
No, not really.
Okay. Do you think you're taken seriously?
Yes, as a professional, of course.
As a professional? Okay. Do you think it's harder for women to get loans from banks or businesses?
Never tried, so I don't know. No, never tried, so I can't tell you.
Okay. And do you think women are represented fairly in all sectors, like government, industry?
From what I have experienced, not really.
No?
No.
Like, for example, where? No.
I noticed that the higher positions, the director positions, are rarely taken by women because they spend more of the time with their families and children, so it affects the time they can put into work.
And last question. Do you think you do make the same as a man? In the same position, salary-wise?
Much less.
You make much less?
Of course.
Okay, for the same position?
For the same position, women, me, and women generally make much less.
Okay, do you have an example, like you know of?
Yes, of course I know the examples.
Okay, so give me an example. Like, you don't have to say how much you make, but, for example, how do you know this?
My husband is a CEO, director of a big company, so that's what he told me. And I know people that maybe not in a high tech, and women who are working as a programmers in high tech firms, their salary are more or less equal to the salary of men. I work in textile in the fashion industry, and my salary is okay, but I know that the men less experienced in my position, they earn not much more, but I would say 20% more, 30% more.
They're making 20% more, 30% more. Wow. Do you think as a woman you face discrimination in the workplace?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Do you think you're taken seriously in whatever you do?
Always.
Do you think it's harder for women to get loans from a bank for a business?
I don't know. Never tried.
Do you think women are represented fairly in every area, like in companies, government?
Maybe not in all places, but in most places.
Okay.
In modern time.
Do you think you, as a woman, earn in the same position as a man would?
Earn?
Yeah, in money.
I guess in my workplace it's like there's no discrimination between men and women in salaries. So.
What type of work do you do?
I work in a newspaper.
Do you think that women face discrimination?
Definitely.
Okay, can you give an example, either that happened to you or someone you know?
Yeah, every time I go to the main bus station, they stop me.
No, women. Discrimination in the work.
And work?
Yeah. Arab discrimination, different video. Well, we can do that later.
No.
No?
Where I work, no.
Where do you work?
Well,
Type of work, I
mean? Human rights, translation.
Okay, so not going to happen.
Sorry.
Okay. Do you think that women are taken seriously in the workplace here?
No.
Okay. Do you have something, an example?
An example would be, I mean, you can look at politics. You can see it's not equal. I mean, men are like more than women.
Okay. Do you think it's harder for women to get loans from a bank for a business?
For business? Yeah, because probably they would look at the results. I mean, they would look far of where they would reach, and their expectation would be different than men. So.
Okay, yeah. But do you know someone that happened to, or you're thinking it would be that way?
No, but I think so.
Okay. Do you think women are represented fairly in all areas, like government, private sector?
No. An example for that, I mean, I haven't faced anything, but I mean, you could feel it. I mean, no,
but represented, like in the Knesset, in private companies, no?
No.
And do you think that women make the same amount as men in earnings?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
When it comes to this matter, yeah, it could be.
Okay, so as far as you know, women you know are making the same if they do the same job.
Yeah.
Women and men. Do you think women face discrimination here in the workplace?
In the workplace?
Yes.
Sometimes, yes.
Do you have a personal story of something
No.
that... Okay. Do you think women are taken seriously in the workplace?
Some places, yes. Some places, not.
Again, do you have a story that you like?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you think it's harder for women to get loans for a business?
I'm not sure. I know that now there is a lot of activities to help women in their business.
Do you think women are represented fairly in all areas, like government, companies?
They are represented, but not very fairly. We just read in the newspaper lately about doctors in the hospital. It's a lot of women studying, but the women can't come up to the high level of administration or jobs.
Specialties.
Specialties.
Why? Did they say why?
I don't know. I don't know why. It's harder for a woman to be a doctor because she's a woman and she have to deal with her house too and children.
And do you think women and men make the same money for the same job?
No.
Do you know a story again?
No,
where?
I don't know a story.
Okay.
It's only
what people say.
What people say. Yeah.
Do you feel you face discrimination at work? At work, do you think you face discrimination as a woman?
No.
Do you think you're taken seriously as a woman?
Yeah. Sometimes more than other times.
Okay. You want to give an example?
When I need to do hard physical work, so people they don't trust women to do it.
Okay. Do you think a woman would have the same chance of getting a loan from a bank as a man for a business?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think women are represented fairly in all areas, like government, private sector?
No.
Give an example of a place women are not.
Most of the people in the government are men. They're not women. It's not even half.
And do you think that for the same job, men and women make the same amount of money?
Of course, women even make more money.
Okay, you know that in your job.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.